Hello, traders. This is Mukris again. Back to you with content to make for the global market report for this week. And before we begin, I would like to remind you on the disclaimer that I have here. This is not an investment advice, and you should seek an investment advice from uh, licensed financial advisors. Okay, let's begin. The stock market, as of yesterday, still posting a fear as can depicted here on the extreme fear level 8, and for this year alone Dow have reached well below the 30% drop since the peak of the year, and will be followed soon, perhaps could be, with the S&P 500 nearly 30% drop since the peak of the year in 2020. And it seems that S&P 500 is keep on falling, even though there is stimulus packages from the government and central banks. It doesn't really help on arresting the fall of the S&P 500, and it is proven to be turbulent market for the past week and this week as well, as can be seen here from the price action. It drops from it drops today, and the next day it tries to recover, but the following day it keeps down again and recover the next day, fall again, and try to recover the next day, but it keep on falling again. And on Friday, it nearly closed the low of Wednesday price action, and this again, uh, stimulus package is still unable to influence the market to recover from the fall. It is being largely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and several companies has shut down the factories, and several companies started to ask the employees to work from home. And this is one reason, and the most important reason, to remain away from the market at the moment until the volatility is stable, and until we can see that there is some sign of recovery. Uh, Up to now, we still don't know how long the market will last to drop. Could be another drop by next week, the following week, maybe perhaps a few months from now, until we can see some recovery in process. Okay, let's have a look now and gold market. Gold market is also falling down from the peak of this area. Usually, when the stock market has having a trouble, uh, usually people or the fund managers will put their fund to the safe haven essence, goal, but it's not the case as of what is happening for the past few weeks. Gold is falling, and hopefully gold is finding support around this area, the 1440 and one, yeah, 1440 level, and there could be some recovery bounce by next week, could be, but if it continues to fall again, it may go towards 14400 around this area, 1400 or the 1380 area, and if it keeps on falling again, it may fall towards this level, the 1280 level, okay, around this area. Now there's a story. There's a reason as well why the gold is falling at the moment. This is all because of the US dollar index is rising uh, from the low at this level. It keep on rising, and usually, uh, if the US dollar index is rising, gold is falling, and this also affected the commodities, other commodities, especially on the oil. It falls from keep on falling because the US dollar index is rising because the rising dollar may affect the price of the commodities. That is the main indicators. That is the main sentiment of catalysts that affecting the commodities market and the dollar as well. And then now people are parking their all the assets to cash because of the uncertainty in the market at the moment. Now let's have a look on the stock market, the global stock market heat map provided by CNBC. Yeah, as you can see here, the ASEAN region, Russian and Australian region posting us a positive gain of last Friday, but this may change next Monday because of what is happening in the US S&P 500 posting a negative 4.34. This was influenced by what's happening on Thursday. S&P 500 gained some ground on Thursday. Again, on Monday, this may change. This may change. In the ASEAN market, Thailand Stock Exchange lead again by 7.95%, followed by the Malaysian Stock Exchange, Bursa Malaysia at 6.85% again, and followed suit by Singapore at 4.3%. In the European area, it seems that France is gaining the ground here at 5.01%, but if not mistaken here, either Netherlands or Belgium is posting more than 5.5% gain. Again, as I mentioned, next Monday, this may change to red. Okay, I think that's all for this week. And if I will update you on the market development by next week. And if you have any question, you can email me at mukris.mansur@gmail.com. And if you like this video, please subscribe and post like button on my YouTube channel. Until then, we'll see you again by next week, guys.